You are now tuning in to the Hemp Honors Daily RoundUp, where we discuss everything hemp under the sun, all rolled into fun. Sponsored by the Hemp Honors online publication. For the most up-to-date articles and videos from the hemp industry, go to thehemphonors.com. If you're under 18, do me a favor, click the X. This ain't for you. Now on to the show. Thank you again for tuning in to episode 5 of a Hemp Honors Daily RoundUp with your host, Dante Smith, where we discuss everything hemp under the sun, all rolled into fun. Today's top news: Alabama Senate approves medical marijuana legalization bill. Alabama State Senate once again votes to pass medical marijuana legalization in the state. However, with the past opposition, it's hard to say how this same bill, which was disapproved just 1 year ago, will fare with the Alabama House of Representatives. On Wednesday, the 24th of February, the Alabama State Senate took 15 minutes to approve the bill to legalize marijuana in the state with a vote of 21 to 10. Under this measure, physicians would be allowed to recommend cannabis to their patients with serious conditions such as anxiety, seizures, or even chronic pain. The measure will allow the state to create a medical cannabis commission to create a structured environment for issuing licenses for cultivators, processors, distributors, lab testers, and dispensaries. Legislation language does seem to be tightly controlled, as it doesn't include herbal or smokable forms of cannabis. Senator Tim Melton was quoted on the Alabama State website saying, "I started listening to patients instead of the biased people, and this is where we are today." Now, it remains to be seen if others will follow suit with the House of Representatives vote coming up next. The National Football League is finally exploring cannabis and CBD as pain management. Big move for the NFL, finally exploring the power of cannabis and CBD in pain management. After years of drug testing and years of players being let go due to cannabis use in the National Football League, it has now decided to begin research into THC-containing products as an alternative to pain medicine and its impact on athletic performance. In the past, the NFL has never thought cannabis products or CBD products could be an option for alternative remedy. With examples like wide receiver Josh Gordon and his continual fight with substance abuse, it's not hard to see why the NFL has taken so long to see the medical benefits of cannabis or even CBD. Currently, NFL players that test positive for substances face salary loss, but no suspension. Hopefully one day soon the NFL can find its way to mirror Major League Baseball and remove cannabis from its banned substance list altogether. Now, I don't usually throw in my 2 cents, but today I will. NFL players absolutely deserve cannabis as an option, especially as an alternative to pain medicine or pills, in other words. These athletes competed at high levels, most of the times under great mental and physical duress. I believe there is enough factual knowledge surrounding cannabis that the NFL will ultimately decide to approve cannabis as an alternative, but it won't be anytime soon. American hemp experts applaud USDA rules while waiting on further clarification. On January 19th of this year, the Department of Agriculture released a final rule on hemp production, which will be in effect as of March 22nd of this year. There were several significant changes to the rules. While hemp products remain capped at 0.3% THC, producers will receive increase in the negligent threshold. Under the new rules, hemp containing more than 0.3% THC but less than 1% won't be labeled as negligent, though remediation or disposal is still required. Non-compliant hemp used to require its disposal or remediation to be conducted by a government official from an agency like the DEA. Hemp also must be tested at the DEA registered laboratories, as previous rule states. However, the lack of sites continues to cause producers a little bit of pain, leading the DEA to looks like delay enforcement of this rule until December 31st of 2021. Now, samples are also now collected by authorities 30 days in advance before harvest, rather than the 15 days prior harvest that was listed before. Producers are now allowed to adopt a performance-based sampling approach, which sets an objective for operators to reach. The National Law Review said the rule enables states and tribes considerable freedom with their sampling, and which part of the plant is used to achieve the stated objective. Tribes are granted the right to invoke their jurisdiction and authority on their territory. These are just some updates and some significant changes when it comes to hemp in its production. Up next, Red, White, and Bloom announces Florida acquisition. Stay tuned to the Daily Roundup with your host, Dante Smith. Stay tuned for the Daily Roundup. Now a word from our sponsor. Delta 8 vape cartridges from Chill Plus offers you an enjoyable, completely legal cannabis-like high delivered right to your front door. Combined with the hybrid flavors of herbal and pine, you'll find Chill Plus CBD Delta 8 vape cartridges will have you floating on the clouds. Chill Delta 8 vape cartridges pack a powerful punch thanks to its 900 milligrams of Delta 8 THC. It's the latest cannabinoid to hit the market, and much like its cousin Delta 9 THC, it offers you a bold and buzzy psychotropic high. Hemp-derived Delta 8 is 100% legal and safe for consumption, inducing a wild psychotropic high that's ideal way to chill out alone or with friends. But you'll want to buy, and buy it quickly. As with anything this novel, the federal government won't let this last. So grab a Chill Plus Delta 8 vape cartridge and experience the buzz before the authorities try to kill it. For your Chill Delta 8 cartridge, click on the link in the description. Sponsored by the Hemp Honors online publication. For the most up-to-date articles and videos from the hemp industry, go to thehemphonors.com. And we're back with Hemp Honors Daily Roundup with your host, Dante Smith. Red, White, and Bloom announces Florida acquisition. Looks like multi-state cannabis operator Red, White, and Bloom announced Thursday it has acquired Florida operation fellow industry powerhouse Acreage Holdings in a deal worth $60 million in cash, stock, and other cash considerations. Under the deal, Red, White, and Bloom will acquire licensed medical marijuana manufacturing and retailer Acreage, Florida. The acquisition includes 8 leased store locations and ownership of a 113,000 square foot facility for cultivation and processing situated on 15 acres of land in Sanderson, Florida. A huge step for the Red, White, and Bloom as they continue their effort to becoming one of the top 3 cannabis multi-state operations in the country. Local Virginia hemp farm sees third break-in this year. True Harvest Hemp Farm in Christiansburg, Virginia, was broken into for the third time this year. With nearly $350,000 worth of product being stolen, it's hard to say how they'll be making any money anytime soon. The latest break-in shows suspect Justin Scott Murphy, 29, who you can allegedly see on camera committing the crime, however ultimately not getting away with any product. Deputies responded early Wednesday. As the police arrived, suspect Murphy was still at the farm on site. With the presence of the police, it caused him to flee, abandoning his task and leaving the product behind. Justin Murphy is considered armed and dangerous. Anyone with information, call Montgomery County Sheriff's Office with any information. Thank you. Governor Cuomo announces the New York State Department of Health's Cannabinoid hemp program now accepting license applications. Great news for processors, retailers, and distributors in New York State. New York State now is accepting hemp program license applications. Governor Andrew Cuomo announced that the New York State Department of Health is now accepting applications from businesses seeking to operate as a cannabinoid hemp processors, retailers, or distributors. Back in October of 2020, the governor filed proposed regulations to regulate cannabinoid hemp products. This application process is the first step in expanding the New York economy. These licenses will give processors, distributors, and retailers the ability to help ensure the hemp industry's staying power. For those interested in submitting an application for licensing, I have provided the link down below. And good luck to you all. And that'll be it for us here today at the Hemp Honors Daily Roundup with your host, Dante Smith, where we discuss everything hemp under the sun, all rolled into fun. Join us again for another episode of the Daily Roundup as we discuss the top news from across the hemp and cannabis industries. Don't forget to like and subscribe to all of our social media platforms under the handle Hemp Honors. And as always, hemp, life, love. Make sure you're enjoying all of them. That'll do it for us today here at the Hemp Honors Daily Roundup with your host, Dante Smith. See you next time.